everyone, and welcome to another episode of BS Drunk Movie Reviews. This is a weekly podcast, and we do upload the video version to our YouTube channel, so you can check that out. My name is Vetta, and as always, I am joined by my brother, Matt.
Hey, you guys.
On this episode, we are going to be talking about breaking news in Yuba County.
Right on. Yeah.
So before we start talking about the movie, we're going to first address the most important issue. What are you drinking?
I am drinking wine. You know me. But in my defense,
such a wine whore.
I know, but in my defense, she drinks wine in this movie when she's watching that, her episode of that show.
The talk show?
Yeah. So in my defense, it is in conjunction with this movie. It's although mine's red and she was drinking white, but the white ran out. Back off.
Well,
what are you drinking?
I am drinking Monaco, but I put it in a cup.
The whole country?
No, just the part that is vodka, tequila, gin, and rum.
Right on.
Mixed with some other stuff.
Vetta, before we get started on this review, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Okay, so you picked this movie and everything, and I watched this movie because you picked it for this episode. And I just want to say, who hurt you? Who hurt you, Sweet Pea? On this doll, show me where they hurt you. Just point it out where they hurt you. For those listening to our podcast, you can't see, I'm holding a doll. Just point out where they hurt you, sweetie. Just point out where they hurt you. We'll take care of it.
Hurt me.
Okay, I'm just saying, was it at camp? Anyways, I'm just saying.
Listen to season 1 for that reference.
Yeah, I just because I don't know what to think about this movie.
It's all over the place.
I don't even know if I like it or I hate it.
A part of me wants to like it, but then the other part starts to point out on why I shouldn't like it. So
right on. And I just want to say right now that I am important, I am strong, and I am enough.
Every time she said that, that's all I thought in my head. I was like,
oh, I have thoughts on Sue. Don't worry.
Sue and I will be her therapist. Can I be her life coach?
Oh.
Because
yeah, she's crazy. Okay, now put your tit away. Okay. Yeah, put your tit away.
He decided to barge in like the way she did.
No, I love that scene. I wrote down, listen, hold on, I wrote it down. If I do die, what?
Her mantra paid off.
Yeah, I said if I do die, I hope I die like like Carl did. Like,
So when I first suggested this movie, what were your first impressions?
Oh, then I don't know what to think about this movie because I didn't hate it, but I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to think right now. Like, I mean, Sue is just, I don't know, man. I just when I
saw this movie, all I saw was the cast,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, this is a great cast. Like, this has got to be a good movie. And then I started watching it and I was like, what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Alrighty, so what is your first like?
I wrote Wanda Sykes. I love Wanda Sykes and I love her in this movie. And I was super sad when she died. Like I was like,
she's on my list too. She's not first. But she's on my list.
I just love that she wanted to be like a criminal, and I'm all like, is that what it comes to when you get older?
To commit crime.
Yeah, like I'm all like, is that what I have to look forward to? Like, hey, I got to commit crimes and steal from other people. I was like, but I loved her. I loved her so much in this movie.
And I liked her spouse that just kept like trying to find him,
right? The angry bull type.
Something wrong.
Yeah, I got a toe. I'm like, of course you do, Buck. So
the first thing I loved from this movie
was when Sue was buying her own birthday cake and they wrote suck and she didn't have enough strength or conviction to tell the lady to fucking fix it.
I want to talk about that when I get to my dislikes, because I have so many dislikes that deal with Sue, and I just want to talk about that. So I won't mention that. But yeah, I have thoughts on that birthday cake.
So what's another like of yours?
Well, I only have one more. Like it's not that I didn't dislike anything else, but so okay, so Leah, I liked her, but at the same time, I wrote down she has like so many sex toys, like so many. Like it is ridiculous. Like I'm all like, listen, I get having a vibrator, maybe two, but you have like 40 and like dildos and shit.
All for her. I think Carl enjoyed a few.
I mean, maybe he did. I don't get that, but I just like as soon as she started opening those drawers, first off, I was like, why are you opening these drawers? Like you're a cop. You're supposed to be looking for Leah, not her
hotel room. That's why I said I think some of them are Carl's, because in the hotel room on the nightstand, there was a plethora of variety of items.
Yeah, I didn't, but I liked Leah just in the sense that like I liked how she was talking to Carl and she's like, yeah, you jerking your dick now. And I'm all like, what is going on here? Like, is this how mistresses talk and everything? I'm all like what? He's watching a weird show about a missing girl. Like he's joking your dick, fucker, and everything. So it was just I did like Leah.
Can I just say the good part about the little girl is they're all like super making this whole big thing about her, being missing, and she just ran away to Florida.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and Carl was murdered, and they're just like, whatever, it's an old white dude. Like, fuck Carl.
Well, his name's fucking Carl. So.
Right on. What's the next thing on your like list?
I loved how the sister Nancy could care less about fucking Carl. She wanted the fucking loan and she wanted the fucking story. She didn't give a shit about Carl. She didn't give a shit about Sue. She was looking out for number one. And that was it.
Right on. Yeah, she was. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I like it. I liked it. I wrote this down later on, but I'll mention now. I liked when the Asian dad shot her in the kneecap. I was like, fuck you. What's your face on that 70s show?
Jackie Mila Kunis.
Am I being punked right now? That's because her husband is Kutcher. That's the reference, people. Yeah, that's the reference. Calm down, everybody. Yeah, so like as soon as he shot her, I like laughed out loud. I was like, fuck you, mean sister. but then I didn't like Sue either, so whatever, it's fine. I really feel like I didn't like anybody in this movie. Like I didn't even like that hotel lady that was all like, well, if you said she was here, she must have been here. I was like, yeah, that's not how police work works, bitch. Like
confirm the shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, how do you not remember that lady? She's like so memorable because she's all like,
never forget her.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, if you can forget Allison Janney, that's fine. I don't get you, but whatever. Okay. What's something else on your like list?
I liked Mina Aquafina.
Oh yeah. I wrote it down, but I'll mention it now. I like how she was all like, she's like, do you know where Carl was? And then she gave her the claw. Were you like, oh, and she put 2 fingers in her mouth, and I was all like,
she puts them in.
Yeah.
Why is she finger fucking her mouth?
Yeah, she gave her the claw. But she, even just because she attached him doesn't mean it wasn't the claw. And then I love how she's all like, I'm gonna give you my card, and she like drops it in her shirt, just like, here's my card and everything, and then it's still there.
Like raised like nobody takes you serious, and she's like, what do you mean nobody takes me serious?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just so like, Aquafina was good and everything. I just and I got that she wanted the approval of her father because he was like, nobody fears you, and I'm all like I would fear her if she put a gun in my face. I don't care who it is. So what else was on your like list?
Yeah, I liked the jewelry heist because
Oh,
that just
I like, but that goes back to Wanda Sykes. I love how she was like, "Woo, I'm stealing now," and she puts on the crown.
backed the tow truck through, and I'm like, nobody isn't going to be able to read the side of the tow truck. You didn't cover anything, and how many tow trucks are in this town?
It's
They're
so
gonna
true.
find you.
So true. Yeah, that's so true. But I enjoyed that too. Then I like how she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep these for myself." I'm like, "Bitch, those are probably like $100,000, and you're just gonna keep this for yourself."
Ooh, and Debbie like this, like
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
shopping for her and her wife.
yeah. And I love how Orange is the New Black pulls out that big ass ring, and I'm all like, "What makes you think you can just keep that? That rock is huge." I was like, "Oh, Wanda Sykes in this
Your
movie."
neighbor's not gonna notice you're wearing a
Yeah,
9 carat
yeah,
diamond.
yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm all like. I was like, "Oh, she's stupid," and I was like, "You got to get rid of that shit." I'm all done with my likes. Do you have anything else on your likes?
No,
No.
good.
Okay. What's on your dislike list?
So many things. So many things. Like Sue just has an epiphany, like she's taken advantage of a missing girl situation. Is all like, my husband's dead, but I can say he's missing and he'll be just as important. No, a white ass banker going missing is never going to be as important as a 13-year-old child.
Right on. Well, I only have one thing I dislike, and that's Sue. But I have like subcategories if you want to get into it.
Oh, please enlighten
Okay,
me.
Sue is everything I hope not to be because she has no backbone. She annoys me from the get-go, especially with her fucking affirmations. Affirmations are bullshit. I am important. I am strong. I am enough. Are you, Sue?
If
Because
you were enough, Carl wouldn't have been fucking.
wouldn't have been fucking that fat woman. Okay, so maybe you're not with the saggy titty. Put your tit away. That made me laugh so hard. Put your tit away. And I love how she grabbed, which she did speak to my heart when she grabbed the wine opener, and she's like, "Stop it!" And I'm all like, "Oh, sweetie, that's a girl after my own heart." Put your tit away.
Clarify, I don't have my tit out. The line from the movie.
That's a lie. She has her tit out. Go watch the YouTube video.
Watch the YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, okay, and you mentioned it before, but like the cake scene, I'm all like, she's all like, when the stupid cunt from the bakery was all like cash or credit, I've been like, how about you change the fucking E and make it look like Sue, stupid? And like she didn't even do that. She makes the restaurant reservation. She's all like, well, I'd wanted something earlier. And he's like, all I got is an 8:30. I'd have been like, all right, fuck you, dude. I don't care. And then when she comes into her house and those two people, well, this I kind of felt like I would do the same thing, but she's like, how'd you pay for this TV? I use my credit card. You can have it. I'm like, you're just gonna give them your new TV? Don't do that.
But my favorite is how she buried Carl and she never looked in the bag. Like,
Oh yeah,
never
yeah.
looked in the bag, just buried with Carl.
Right. Yeah, no, it was so crazy. Like, I'm just like, and Sue, like, I get that she wanted attention / she wanted to be seen, but I'm all like, you were just everything that I hope not to be ever. Like, you have no backbone. And then when you get a backbone, it's because you want all this attention over your missing like, what is going on here with this woman?
Okay. Can we take one moment?
Talk about Juliette Lewis.
Oh my God, I love her. And I love her in this. I love her anyways. Like, she's so great, but I loved her in this. Go ahead.
When they're at the police station and she turns to all the other reporters after the cop goes in and she's like, could you just back the fuck off? Like, she's like, but then 2 minutes later they show her and she's eating Popeyes off the hood of a car.
Oh, right on. Yeah, no, that was great. That was great. Yeah, no, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like how, okay, at the beginning, I when she's sitting in the motel room with her naked dead husband, I was like, ew, you're just gonna sit there watching TV, you big fucking weirdo.
She got in the bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, like I'm like, you didn't even like use a black light first before you got in that gross bed. I love how she did smell the flowers after she told Leah to put her tit away. She's like smelling like, bitch, get over those stupid flowers. They weren't even, they look like cheap ass flowers anyways. Why do you want that shit?
Just go back to the grocery store that spelled your name wrong on the cake and buy yourself some.
Yeah, you bought your own fucking cake for your birthday. And I'm sorry, this woman is like, what, like 50, and she needs everybody to be like, hey, happy birthday. Grow the fuck up. What are you, 12? Like, what's going on here?
And let's be honest, if you're gonna buy yourself a cake for your birthday, go for the one with the chocolate ganache and the Oreos on top of it. Don't go for the one that's like for a kid's birthday party with frosted flowers and shit on it.
Right. I did a small piece of me did feel bad that nobody remembered her birthday. Like, I was like, well, that's kind of crappy. But at the same time, I'm all like, I know girls that are all like, they're like, oh, it's my birthday next week. It's my birthday month. And I'm all like, you get a day, fucker. And even then, I'm not gonna like acknowledge you that much. I'll say happy birthday.
Okay. In my house, it's a birthday week.
Oh my God. Why? What is that bullshit? I can't handle
our lives are so busy that sometimes we can't celebrate on your actual birthday.
Well, then you still have one birthday, and then you celebrate on a different day. There's no birthday week. There's no birthday month. I fucking hate that shit. It's so stupid. Now watch, my daughter is going to be one of those girls, and I'm going to be like, fine, we'll have a birthday month, I guess.
My kids love it, and I have 3 girls, so they think it's amazing.
I'm not judging, but I'm judging. Like,
don't worry, you're judging, and I'm going, that is a beautiful plant to plant in Izzy's mind.
I mean, I get it. Listen, it's fine, but I just I don't understand that, because my birthday, I'm like, if you don't tell me happy birthday, I don't fucking care. I just I do not care.
You and I have a different, because I'm the same way. I think we're holiday babies, and when you're a holiday baby, you're just automatically, like, your whole life, the holiday takes precedence over.
Yeah, because people are like, happy Thanksgiving, and I'll be like, well, it is my birthday.
Or people be like, Merry Christmas, isn't it fucking birthday? Man?
Right? Yeah.
Here's your birthday and your Christmas
present. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry, honeybee. Okay. And then I also wrote down, what's up with the cop? What's up with her mullet hairdo? What is that? The mullet has never been in fashion, ever. No
one has ever worn that and been a good look.
Yeah, there's no party in the front. There's no party in the back. Whatever that saying is, it's never been
dirty. A mullet just always looks scroungy and dirty.
Yeah. I don't care how much you flip it at the bottom, it's still ugly. Like, I just didn't, but I love how serious she was. She was very serious, but I can take her serious because that fucking mullet. I was just like, what's going on here? What is this? I was like, okay, whatever. I wrote this down, and I should have said it before, but I wrote, poor Steve. Like, he's just like a banker, and he just gets shot in the fucking head. I wrote down, I love.
He just wants to open an account, get the sale. That's all he wants.
I guess so, but I'm just, man, I was just like, oh, poor Steve. He's that stupid fucker.
Don't you love when the detective makes the bank manager?
That's what I wrote down. I was just about to, don't say sorry to me, say sorry to Steve. And I'm all like, don't say sorry to Steve. And she like bends down, sorry, Steve. And I'm like, The
cops are just standing there like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What else did you have on your dislike list? I totally missed it. Or was that it?
I didn't have much other than the bank rob or the jewelry heist.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have much. I mean, I didn't like Petey's girlfriend like showing up at Sue's house automatically like, you're lying.
Oh, right.
I mean, Sue was lying, but you're a pregnant lady with twins. Don't provoke someone that could have just murdered somebody, or
right. I did write down. Okay, so I did write down. I'm Leah's dog, very adorable. I was like, oh, look at that little nugget. I'm so glad they didn't kill it.
Right. That was my
um,
fear as well. The poor dog was gonna get murdered.
and then I was like, okay, so Wanda Sykes, lesbian dyke wife. Why do people yell when they run at people with axes? Like, ah, like, do a sneak attack, you asshole. You probably could have killed both of them if you wouldn't have been running down the thing. And then after she gets shot, she's all like, oh, my Wanda Sykes and everything. I don't remember the character's name, but
Rita.
Rita. And she's like, oh, my Rita. And then he shoots her again. And I'm like, you probably could have killed both of them if you wouldn't have been dumb and like been like, like a fucking crazy person.
Love how the axe kills Aquafina.
Oh yeah, I did like it, but I liked even more when Wanda Sykes shot her ear off. Like that was great. She's like, that's mine. She's like, oh, you can keep it and everything. And yeah, no. And then I also did write down that I'm super happy that the one guy at the end did not kill the pregnant woman, because a small piece of me was afraid that he would kill the pregnant woman from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that he didn't. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I mean, I did find it very odd that everything worked out so Sue got away with it. And in my brain, I'm like, Sue, this should tell you. You should just not do your affirmations. You should just live your nobody invisible life, because look at what it has done to you. You're $3 million richer.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, well, I only have one more thing to say, and that is that I am important, I am strong, and I am enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still unsure on how I feel about this movie.
I'm the same route.
I really do. I want to like it, but I mean, there's a good body count in this movie for sure. But I like moments in it, but I just don't know if I like it or hate it.
Right on. I'm the same way. Like I don't know, dude. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I like it or not.
There's really no distinctive, like, I mean, there's the whole plot of Carl steals their money, but that only takes so far. It's based on Sue for the most part. And Sue's life is very much the same in the beginning as it was an end. It really didn't. I don't know. I can't commit to liking it. I just can't.
Right on. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like I don't hate it. That's the thing. But I don't like it. But I don't dislike. I don't know. I don't know how. See, we just go back and forth.
Yeah, I'm just super torn.
I still want to know who hurt you, though. Anyway, we'll talk about that off screen. Anyways.
What?
We're gonna move on to our questions now.
Oh, am I asking mine first?
No, you're the host here.
Oh.
So you got to be all like, all right, moving on to our next thing.
Yeah, no, I remember now.
No more drinking. Calm it down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm buzzed right now, but I still have my faculties.
I don't. Alrighty. So at this time, we're going to move on to our questions. What was your question for this?
Okay, so my question for you is, which I would just want to tell a little story before we do this. So my question for you is, what is your favorite talk show host? And when I text you this, I accidentally text you, what is your favorite talk show house? And I really wish that you would have thought I meant house and then answered with a house. Like, I like the Gilmore Girls house, or,
A house from, shit. I should have wrote it down.
I've never seen shit. And so her husband breaks up with her on TV.
Yeah, so he takes her on a talk show, and on the talk show, the girl's like the talk show host is like a Sarah Jessica Parker. Wow.
No.
Ricky Lake or
Jenny Jones.
Yeah. Jenny Jones. Yes. Thank you. And so she moves back into her home, her and her daughter with her mom. I was going to pick her mom's house.
Oh, gotcha.
From the movie Hope Floats, until I clarified the question.
Right on. Gosh, I just wish that you just come in like just blind, just all like fresh, and just be like, I really love the Monster House, my house. And I'd have been like, what are you fucking talking about? But it didn't happen.
And I think I'm a little bit smart enough that when you would have like correctly said the question, I would have went, oh shit, and then told you the whole story of how that's not what you sent me.
Right.
So that's not what I answered.
Right
and
on.
I did clarify it in advance. Thank goodness. And my favorite talk show host is Ricky Lake.
Shut your fucking mouth. I picked Ricky Lake too.
Yes.
I just love that she's like this little chubby Jewess, like talking to trash. And like, I love it.
She was like one of the first ones that would like walk up and down the aisles and talk to the audience, like as she was doing it, as if the people on the stage couldn't hear them.
Right. I loved it. I used to watch that show like all the time. It was so good. So good. I loved it.
She always had like the surprise breakups like that, or the
mom
confronting the daughter for her bad behavior.
Right.
No.
So good. Yeah. Way better than anybody today, like Dr. Phil or some bullshit like that. She was like
Wendy.
So good. Or Drew Barrymore. Fuck those shows. She was awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. That's why I picked her.
For sure.
All right. Yeah. All right. So my question is a two-parter.
Right on.
We're going to see if I can do this correctly because I've had a few beverages and I'm having a rough reading day. So
yeah, you are.
All right. So from this movie, who is your favorite actor or actor, and what movie have they been in that is your favorite?
Okay, so my favorite, it was hard to pick, but it was between two people, but I picked Allison Jenney, and I picked Juno because I love her in that movie. But I almost picked 10 Things I Hate About You because I liked when she was all like cat and everything. But
that she was reading her book and she would ask the students for another word.
How do you spell what's another word for engorged? I'll look it up. Okay. Yeah. So good. Yeah, no, but I love Allison Jennings. She's so great. But I do love her in Juno. Like she's just great. She's great. Yeah. I love her.
I loved everybody. Juno is just a great movie. The dad, I love him too in that movie too.
Right on.
I love how everybody's like, when they find out who the dad is, everyone's response is, I didn't think he had it in him.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
All right. So my favorite actor. So the movie I picked for the actress actually has two actresses from this movie in it. So I picked Wanda Sykes, and I picked Bad Moms, where she plays the psychiatrist or the therapist.
Okay.
That the marriage counselor that Mila Kunis and her husband go to.
Right on.
And it's just hysterical because at one point she goes, yeah, y'all just need to get divorced. This is a terrible marriage.
Right on. That's so funny. I do like Wanda Sykes.
Yeah. Alrighty. So anything else you'd like to share, discuss, debate?
Well, I would just say I just want to say one more thing. And that is that I am important, I am strong, and I am enough.
And on that note, thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on Twitter at BS Drunk Pod to stay updated. We'll also be posting this video onto our YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe at YouTube BS Drunk Movie Reviews. And don't forget to drink, recap, review, and repeat. Bye.
Bye, you guys.